Hello everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. So what I just got done doing is I cleaned out that chest and those two chests up there. The only thing that are in those chests now should be items that are not important, except for, I guess I'll bring those over. I don't really know what those are. But this is stuff like flower petals, or it's more of the same over there, and I've made a new box right here next to this thing that has what I would consider to be the more important things in it. Stuff like biomass cost is 10 animal carapaces, and we have those, so we can go here, we can click on that, and we can do the research. It takes 3 seconds, and there we go. Now we can do, if we had one more of those carapaces, and we had 1,000 deals, we can expand our tool belt. Rebar gun, which is within our grasp. I don't know what a rebar gun is. And then spiked rebars. I wonder if that's for building something. Then now we can do this, which requires things I've not seen yet. But medical inhaler, and oh, you know what? I can do that one because I have many of those. I'll put the carapaces back. I'll open up that, and I'll do, was it this? It takes 5 minutes to do it, but it took all of our copper out of our pocket, which is fine because we had way too much of that in our pocket to begin with. I'm going to go and make a Connex container and put these smart chips in that Connex container and have them start feeding into the space elevator while that's happening. And today, I'm kind of waiting for it to be morning, because today we also need to start working on the power plant. We need to start moving all that stuff out there and building the power plant, you know, just so we're having excess of power. Because right now I feel like we're just on the very edge of making power, and probably sometime in the very, very near future, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to redo this so that we are making stitched reinforced plate instead of the regular reinforced plate, because I want that 8 per minute instead of 5 per minute. I can't stop thinking about that. I'm like, man, 8 per minute is so many more. And this layout is just, it's good because we already have all of this stuff right here and they're right next to each other. Like, it wouldn't take that much just to rip that up. The only thing that would really suffer would be the screws, and I don't even know if they would quote suffer, because we built that new area over here that makes the screws and makes this. The only thing would be is that this right here, it wouldn't be used for anything, right? Like the screws, and then this here, like we would have an excess of them. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's go build that Connex container. Let's go get that stuff being put into this thing, just so it gets it out of my inventory and it gets it into the space elevator. Right here. I want it to go out. Perfect. 2 in that. Perfect. And then just un, du, trois. There we go. And then does this tell me? Yeah, perfect. So it's just going to move that stuff in there. And I probably will do something like this in the very near future, where if I build that stuff, I'll just have Connex containers. I'll just come and drop it into the Connex container, and then it'll just feed into it that way. All right. So let's look at our inventory now. Oh, look at all that space. So much space for activities. Okay. I feel like I'm going to need a lot more iron plates than what I have. Let's go steal some iron plates right quick. 200 of those, please, and thank you. And while I'm over here, might as well grab some concrete, although I don't really know if I need concrete to build foundations. I think I do. So what I saw which I thought was really, really neat. Can I just fall here without getting hurt? Perfect. What I saw, which I thought was really neat, is there was a gentleman online who he builds his base, but watch this. He builds instead of that being man, it'd be so nice if there was a way to like hold and just like take, like get rid of all those. So let me show you this. I think this is what I want to do. Let me try it on one. So he built something like that. They go, you see how it goes into the water? And then on the bottom of that one, come on now, go on the bottom. Boom. On the bottom of that one, he puts it in like this. So you're technically in the water, but there's a platform here. And the idea, I saw somebody do this where they held down. Can you hold down like shift or control or something? No, it just doesn't want to. I saw somebody like click on this and they held it down and it made like a really level. But anyway, I'll be content with this. So he did this, and technically you're on a raised platform, right? So you can move and walk, but you're also in the water, so that when you build pipes and stuff, like you're already there. Perfect. And why do we care about that? Like why does that matter to us, being in the water like that? Because when we put the three, yeah, we're going to do three. Because when we put those three things down, like we can walk in and around them, and we can hook up their pipes. And this is how he said you should set them up. He was like, make one go out like that direction, and then put one right behind it and make its pipe go in, like in this direction, and then do another one where its pipe is going in this direction, right? And this was, he said it was like the most basic setup. It wasn't anything like super frills. It's just to kind of get you started. But I like how it looked, and I want to kind of replicate it. So I'm going to do what he did. So I'm going to go back here, right? So I have some platforms to wrap around because I'll need to be building. I hope that is pointing directly to the left. It looks like it is. It's so cool. The scale of these things actually makes sense. You know what I mean? Like they actually, you feel like they're very impressive and very large. All right, let's turn that around. Here, let's back up a second. It says it's encroaching. Alright. And then here we want to have a space, he said. Oh, there's a creature in the way. But I'm not getting the high sign that we're... There it is. Let's just back up a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. And then what he did is he ran his... Can I build some more? Oh, they're there. I knew it! Oh no, I knew it. Everything ran at the same time. Everything turned on at the same time. Well, that's not that bad. I need to have a way up. I feel like I can make myself a way up right here if I don't screw up. So here we go. So 4M ramp. You know, it has to be a 1M ramp because it's a 1M. Or is that a 2M? That's 2M. So a 2M ramp. And underneath a 2M ramp, do another one. And hook in another 2M. And then another 2M ramp. And that. Actually, no. It comes off. that. Put one underneath it. There. And now I think I can just do... Can I do that? And go up like 2? Can I do a 2M foundation here right in front of me? And walk up a second one? I think I'm doing what I want to do. There we go. I'm just gonna go up here and I'm gonna find a lever and I'm just gonna throw it and I'm just gonna kind of hope that there you go. Oh, it turned off immediately. Okay. Well, what could it be? What could it be? Why was everything rolling along okay, then all of a sudden everything stopped? Let's go check and make sure everybody has coal. It could be that one of the power plants ran out of coal. Like it just didn't get its fair share. And that's why we're in this situation. It looks like the coal isn't moving, so it looks like everybody has coal. He's got 100 coal. Yeah, I know this place is the worst to navigate. I know. Hopefully we're gonna get this fixed. Because this looks so bad. That has 100 coal. That has 100 coal. I can't even go around behind him. I thought it was gonna be super sneaky and run around behind it. Negative. And then you have 100 coal. So everybody has coal. Everybody has water. Everybody has coal and everybody has water. There's somebody just, we just don't need to be running one leg of the factory. It probably would be the new leg of the factory. There's 2 places it hooks up. This is one place it hooks up at, and then the other place is down there. It hooks up down there. So maybe we just rip that up, and we rip that up, so it turns it like just turns it off. Or maybe we only run half of it. Maybe we just run that one, and we just run that one, and we run that one, and then we just run one. Let's try that. Death. Nice. Excuse me. Who's the one that goes up and gets electricity? It's you. Okay, and then who's the one over there that goes over and gets electricity? It's you. Oh, you can just grab the power line off. Of course. That's better than what I was going to do. I was just going to rip everything up. Okay, put a power line right there. And hook just you up. And then, yep. I'll tell you what, you can go ahead and hook back into that one, and I'll just rip one of these up. So, yep, so it comes up here, and now only that one is running, that one is turned off. It goes over here, only that one is running, that one is turned off. It produces whatever. Well, one of these is going to have to run. Like, we're going to have to run, I think, both smelter. No. Yeah, okay, so we'll come over here. I'm going to turn that off. And yes. I think I just need to turn one off for everyone. I don't need to worry about what goes to where. So that turns off, and then that turns off. I think we'll have to see. All right, let's try. I think we're good on that front. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so it's going in, making ingots. Are you running? You are not running. You didn't get hooked back in up there. Okay, now you're running again, making iron rods. Somebody over here will be making iron rods. All of you are turned off. Why are all of you turned off? Because you're not connected anymore to any type of power. Okay, now you have power again, but you aren't getting any iron because that smelter is not on. So I would need to temporarily rip that up and rip that up and pull you into there. Just temporarily. Just temporarily. Alright, we'll fix that later when we get full power. They redo everything. Right, so that's going to go into there. Half is going to go over there, and it's going to get backed up, and everything's going to go into here. And you're going to make an iron bar too. The iron bar is going to come out like it's been coming out for these guys. Yeah, then it's going to go into the screw maker. Yeah, we're going to make screws and then iron into there. And then we're going to start making rotors again. So good. Perfect. Now I can get back to getting this squared away. Yahtzee! That's fun. I bet some of you are like, just make the bouncy things, brother. Just make the bouncy things, and you'll go flying through the air. You'll love it. Build this platform all the way around these things. That guy, I was supposed to give that guy credit for this. Oh man, I forgot his channel name. I even memorized it. I mean, obviously I didn't, but I even told myself, I was like, now this guy, you know, he's taking his design, he made a YouTube video. If his design is like super duper well known, like you don't want people on your channel being like, oh yeah, we know who did that. That's Tom's. That's Tom's design. You took Tom's design, so I forget the dude's name, but this is 100% his design. I in no way, shape, form, or fashion designed this setup. It was all him. But these two guys come into a merger, I think, right off the bat. And then they go out that way, and they wrap around, and they come in this way. And then that guy, he comes out to the right, and he stacks on top. So both of these pipes are going to come up this way, and they're on top, one or the other. This right here, this is where the coal comes in, and the coal goes all the way down this line. And then you build these guys. I'll start it right there. You build these guys here, and the power plants sit on top of these guys, like hundreds, not hundreds, well maybe hundreds, but the power plants sit on top of these guys here, and so the coal is coming down this way, and then they go to one of these little lifters, right? Go to 5 here. They go to one of these little lifters. So the coal will go into a splitter, and the splitter will send this out, and then it just goes like right there into one of the steam engines, right? And then the pipe, it comes up from out here on this side, it goes up and then goes straight into the steam engine tube. So So you have the pipe going into the steam engine, you have the coal going into the steam engine, and the steam engines are up on this little platform. So they're they're not out of the way, but they are. And then this deck right here, this is where you navigate all of this stuff. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to get these pipes situated, because I know that the pipes are going to be pain in the booty. But I am going to do this, and then I'm going to put a connector in the middle of that, a junction in the middle. Just like that. And then I'm going to send it out into the right. I really would like to have walk-through platforms, and I don't think it's going to be too detrimental. Like, I don't think it's going to hurt anything, so I guess I should just go ahead and kind of do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to screw anything up. The game doesn't like it. Oh, I need to... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Did you see that? Did you see that? I got to walk directly underneath it. Lovely. And then... Was it logistics? Yep. This guy right out here. Now, he needs to be up. He needs to be up, I think. So I'll bring him right out here and then raise him straight up. And then I'll have him turn. How do you make these guys turn? Like that? Make him turn just like that. And then the other guy out here, that's on the first bearing. Yeah, perfect. Straight out. And up. Is that going to go where I want it to go? I think it is, but it's not straight. It's going to be bent, right? It's bent a little. Like this would be like 100% straight, and this is where I want it to go, so it's bent a little bit. Oh, which is not perfect. Oh man, the whole piece had to go. Rip. So let's do that this time, and then up, and then let's turn it this way. Maybe this will be more kind of straight the way I want it to go. What do you think? Yeah, is that better? Where does this? It's right there. So back. So that, and then up 1, 2. Now tell me you're going to go right over the top of this thing. Perfect. How do you, if I wanted to stop you, how would I stop you? Or how would I bend you? Like, how would I... Let's work on this one first. Let's get this one squared away, then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the other guy. Okay, straight line here. Oh, no. Oh, lordy. Okay. That way, come out this way. Up 1. Let's turn. And down this way. Go up 1. And then we'll turn. It'll come all the way down this way, all the way to the very, very, very end. Really, I bet. Oh, Justin's design here is nice, but I really bet I could save myself some heartache if I did this. If I just had his come out and connect in this way, right? So those two are pumping out into one pipe, and they're going to be topping off, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, going to the, like, going out that way. This guy, right? This guy, he comes and pipes in here, right? Just watch this. Okay. This guy just comes out and pipes in here, and he'll fill up that pipe coming from the other side. See that? So now he's filling up that pipe coming from the other side. So now this pipe is going to be like super duper full because all the water that's coming in this side is going to get drained out. So like starting it right about here, we're going to be losing a lot of water. Like there's just not going to be that much because the steam engines are pulling so much out. And then this guy turns on and he just, you know, he just blasts a bunch of water down this way, so it'll make up for it. So it'll keep that line nice and hydrated. That's what I think. Now I have to lay out the coal line, and I think the coal line, I think the best place for the coal line is to come right down through there, maybe come off to the left hand side. So I think the coal line is going to come in, I think the coal line is going to come in from that way. It's going to come down this way, and then that platform is just going to have to, you know, I bet it could reach from that right here to this platform, but let's go ahead and just build the platform a little bit more. And let's make this part above water. Can I do that? Can I make... that's just going to go down. It'd be nice if I could snap it and raise it up a level. I wonder if I could build it like this. I wonder if I could build that. Right. And then build one that goes in front. No, because you can't build while you're in the water. Makes sense. You... like that. Then get rid of that. Probably shouldn't have done a 4 meter one. Yeah, let's not do a 4 meter one. Let's do a 2 meter one. Yeah, do that. Do that. That. 2 meter ramp. And then let's just do 2 meter from here on out. Just to bring down the coal. It would be neat if we could sneak the coal right through there too. Like that'd be kind of cool. But the coal I imagine will be right there, and then we'll just pop it right down through here. So it just comes running down this way. It'll come off this side. It could span this whole thing here. If it clips that, that's not the biggest deal in the world because I can just rip that up because it is, I think it's poking out a little bit there. Like I can rip that up and make it do like a more harsh 90-degree turn, right? I think, you know what? I think I will. I don't like how the way that looks anyway. So. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like how that looked. Okay, so you come straight out, please, and thank you. And go up 1. Yep. Turn and come down this way. Go up 1. Trying to go into that. That's the exact same thing. That's the exact same thing I just had. Ew. Ew. It looks bad. Looks bad. Is a conveyor belt going to give me shit going through there? I bet it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. It seems to be fine. Perfect. Cool. So then we'll start here. I don't even know. I'd have to place the I'd have to place those things first before I would know. But I let's do that then. We'll come up here. We'll finish building this. Then we'll place some of the steam engines here, just so we know. And then here on this one, let me rip that down and let me put up a deal. 4M ramp. And then on this side, I probably should be putting not 2M, but you know. And these things are friggin' long and massive. I am going to go all the way back out here. And I know I saw somebody like doing the thing in Empyrean where you click and you drag it. Like I know I've seen someone do it. That or they were just like absolute 100% masters of building in this game, and like they weren't shy at all about clicking that go button like I am. More cement, please. Whee! It's gonna be so lethargic, or not lethargic, but catatonic, cathartic. It's gonna be so cathartic ripping up all that huge mess and getting it turned over to something that looks nice and decent. It'll be so nice. We're doing 2s. Go over here. I was watching Pestily. I don't know if you guys watch Pestily. He's a Australian guy, famous kind of for Tarkov. I was watching him yesterday, and I normally don't look at how many viewers people have. Like I just watch the content. I was watching him yesterday. He had 130,000 viewers, and people were like gifting stuff in the subs. And he made the comment. He was like, "Don't gift in the sub anymore this month. I have 60,000 subscribers for this month. Like, spend the money on yourselves or your families." You know, I was just like, man, that is amazing to have 60,000 subscribers, because I assume he gets money for that. I mean, if he doesn't, and let me talk to me, Pestily. If you're not getting paid, talk to me. I need to explain this to you. I can only put 3 of these down, not even 3. I'm happy we started working on the rotaries, or the rotors. So I guess we'll just start down here. Probably should try to do it. Oh, was there a green line somewhere? There was a green line. I kind of want to do it. Yeah, so let's do it right there. That's the first one. Right, first one's down. Looks great. So again, we're gonna have coal coming in this way. The coal's gonna go down that way. So the coal's just gonna like pop up right here, go in, and then the pipe's just gonna go in from there and like pop right in, right? So it's gonna be pretty awesome. But I need to go get more rotors. I just don't have that many. Look at that, we have 210 of 500 smart plates up and going, so that's cool. And then for the milestone mission, we need 150 rotors. And then for the research over there, for like the nail gun and stuff, we need more rotors. So we definitely need this power. This power is sorely needed to get rotor production up and going. There we go. 101 of those. Super nice. Make it. Ah. La da da la da 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 la da da la da 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 la da da da. Feeling so right. And that's 4. So let's put down at least 5. And I am really hesitant. I am super duper hesitant about putting the rest of these down, because if there's a design in the flaw, I really don't want to get boned by having all these like that same. Well, if there is a design in like how we're laying these out, I guess it's going to become part of the. It's going to be part of it. If they all have a systematic design flaw, then you know we can fix that. You know what I mean? And I'm going to try to leave myself just a little gap here, so I can walk down. Well, maybe a gap between 2 of them. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot that they show you how they line up. There's 3. There's 4. Ah! Oh, man. Can I climb up onto this? Yeah, climb me up. Perfect, thank you. We don't have a lot of room here for the 5th one. Don't have a lot of room here for the 5th one. It'll work. There's not a lot of room. There it is. And then, yeah. Okay. And then you're gonna go right there, and then up, turn, and in. Perfect. You are going to go right there. From there. And in. You are going to go there. In. There. And last but not least. And in. And then in every single in front of every single one of those, we need to put a splitter. Yep. With the orange going that way, and then one going out. Orange going that way. Green going out. Screw that one up. I screwed that one up. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That one going out. Splitter going in. Out. Splitter going. Yeah. Okay. Conveyor belt going. Right, going in. Again. And this is again, Tony. This is his I think that one clicked in. I don't think that needs anything. I think that one I don't know. Oh no, not the first one. That's embarrassing. But this is Tony. Don't know his name, don't know his YouTube channel. I forgot to double check it, or I forgot to check it before I started this stream. This is his design, so if you like this design, thank Tony. Tony's a stand-up guy. The only bad thing about this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that we're gonna have to let the coal run for a bit, so that these things will, so that they'll fill up. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna grab. We're gonna go up here to where the coal is. We're going to run that line down through here, and then hook it up there. And we're gonna siphon off half of what's being sent up that way. Here's my thinking behind that. Is that those up there have 100 coal in them right now, so they have just a little bit of coal on hand. So it's not like they're gonna run out of coal immediately. They're gonna have a little bit on hand, and then stealing half the coal from here is going to allow those things to fill up. And when those things fill up, then it'll back up again, and then the coal will start, it'll ratchet up. It'll fill up those guys again. So long as it's fast enough to so long as it's not a big enough pool to have all that coal going down that way and doing whatever I need it to do, like fill those things up. So long as that doesn't take too long, then we shouldn't run out of power. We probably will, but I guess I'm saying we shouldn't. So maybe here, I think I can just throw in a splitter, right? Like, can I just click it in? Can't I just click it in? I thought I could do that. I thought I could just like, yeah, put it on the deal. Okay, so there's half of it now. All right, we're gonna go back down this way. Again, you come up here to the top part, and you use it as a filter, and you should be able to kind of do what you want. Are we pulling half of the coal off? Yep. All right, clock is ticking. It would be sick to send it down through there and have it pop off, but I think we're just going to do this. Oh, by the way, I bought... What's wrong? Oh, I don't have the plates. Rip. I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator, and man, I was so depressed and angry with myself because I bought it. I was using the keyboard, flying it, and it was horrible because the keyboard doesn't take into account like snapping back, right? So if you were flying and you pulled left on or let's say you pulled back, so the aileron engaged, right, and you started like gaining altitude, you have to push down to balance it out and set the trim and set it back to 0. Where on a controller, the controller has a neutral, like it has like a neutral setting, and the controller will be like, oh, okay, well, we don't want to, like, we're not being pushed down, physically pushed down anymore, so we're going to go back to neutral. The keyboard doesn't have that, so I was really kind of upset. I was thinking about turning it, getting a refund back, and then a miracle happened where I remembered that I had an old PlayStation controller, and that I used for the game For Honor. Can you believe that? Can you believe someone like me playing the game For Honor? Oh my goodness! And can you believe that when the game first dropped, there was a website called For Honor Tracker, and that my stats were on there, and I was like top 1.5% Berserker. Berserker was my guy. Insei was my guy until they did the rework, and then he changed, and I couldn't keep up. Alright, there we go. So that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I just now gotta hook in the pipes. The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. It's you, in sunlight. Oh, I don't know the whole song. It's Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, I love you so. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, and when the hills and thou art flushed with snow, and I'll be here in sunlight or in shadow. I'm so sorry. I know you probably turned off the video. Don't blame you. Oop. There we go. And again, that is Tony. That's Tony's setup for a 5 power plant, coal power plant. That's his setup. That's how he says to do it. He says that's good efficiency right there. And it's hard to argue with him. It looks really nice. The only thing that I changed that was different is that his went around that way, and then he double stacked the pipes somehow. I don't know how he did it, because I couldn't have done it. But he double stacked the pipe, and then at the very end here, I think his pipe truncated and went back, right? So mine is doing roughly the same thing, but a little different. And I probably am going to need to put pumps. I'll put like a pump here, and I'll put a pump on the other end, and the pump will just kind of force the water, like build just build pressure going into here, so that it'll be, because I don't want to put a pump on every single one of these. I just don't want to do that. But I'll just put a pump here, and hopefully that'll generate enough head pressure. I'm hearing that weird animal. Don't think I don't hear it. I hear it. I just don't know what it is or where it's at. I thought it was one of the big belly guy things, but it's not. Now look at that. Do you see any coal going up? I don't see coal going up the ladder. Oh no. But I do see half the coal being taken away. It would be nice if... Oh, I don't think I hooked it in up there. I didn't do conveyors. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's let this catch up. Yeah, I didn't do conveyors into the machines. Oh my goodness. And I don't think I gave myself room to walk on most of these. Thank goodness there's room kind of built in. All right. Yes. So let's just kind of let this pole get all the way to the end here and then stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's let it, yeah. It'd be really nice if that one would stop on the outside, but it's going to go in. I guess these things hold a certain amount. Yeah, it'd be nice if you'd stop. Oh. Got two coming in. That leads me to believe that one of them is full, and one of them is now no longer like filling up its compartment. Another one is full, no longer filling up its compartment. I think they're all full. They're no longer filling up their compartment. Okay, good. So when this one gets done and fills up because its compartment, let's say it holds like 10, then that thing should back up. Come on now. Fill up. There it is. Now it's backing up. Perfect. And we want that to back all the way up to the, let's see if that stops. Oh, come on now. Come on now. There it goes. Now it's backing up. We want that to back all the way up to the turnoff so that those power plants up there will get their full amount of coal. Now we have a big open right here area I can come through, so this is nice. This is nice. Yep, that's backed up. You need to back up now. It'll take a couple more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video though. It's been 46 minutes. You know what we're doing. And you'll know what we're doing right when we come back, because I'm just going to play one more, I'm going to make one more video right after this one. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.